Happy Friday. Welcome on in, everybody. Happy pre-market. We had some news come in, but let's check it out. I just was watching the Ryder Cup and filming a video for you guys, but let's have a great Friday. We'll be tuning into AceFX TV in about only 30 minutes or so. So we'll tune into that in a little bit, but let's break down what's happened so far. Maybe pre-market, some trades from yesterday potentially, and then we'll be hopping over at the open to find some more trades to close out this week strong. But let's get into it with the overnight VWAP. Pretty nice levels this morning. So the news did what? Normally don't care about the numbers, but we did move higher. So core PCE index on forecast at 0.2. So that's what probably moved us up here. Yep, right at 830. So overnight, pretty sideways. But what do we hold? Previous day's New York VWAP and the overnight VWAP, kind of sideways for sure. But definitely no sellers overnight to just continuous lower from yesterday's move. Maybe not too surprising when you see sellers kind of struggle to hold down there twice in the afternoon, kind of rally us back up. Those aren't often the days when you wake up and we're right back down. Otherwise, why wouldn't we have just stayed down there yesterday? How I like to think about it. But doesn't mean I could just long it overnight because it doesn't really move higher until 2 in the morning. And I don't think I'm at the desk at that time. But maybe we'll look for some pullbacks today. We're at new high of day, quite a ways away from all-time high with just such a bearish week we've had since Tuesday. But we'll take what we can get. We'll see what we can find. We're above 66.50 now at 66.83. So nothing too hot this morning. NQ's looking the same. But for anyone that's tuning in, we'll be live on AceFX TV. And like I said, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. If you go over, you could all start a first month free. So it's only one day this week, but you can tune in all next week, all the rest of the month, next month, right? That use code FIRST. The link's in my bio if you're on Twitter, on my YouTube, wherever. And then over this weekend, study Futures 2.0 and 101. If you've never traded futures, definitely study 101. The strategy itself of VWAP and levels that we're looking at is going to be broken down in 2.0 here. So go through it. It's not very long. There are updates on the way, but watch this first so you don't have to just watch so much all at once when the update comes out. Go through this and then just watch the update when it comes out. All right, so tune into that over this weekend. I'll send out some links later on today. But we had some setups all week long to that. And I just said that in my YouTube video 10 minutes ago. I think it was Wednesday's short. You guys maybe have seen this, but this was on stream of just trading off open range low, low a day VWAP, not the first break of open range low either, right? Going for that second one, and it just fits the plan to a T, following these lower highs. Right? It doesn't just shoot for a new low a day immediately, but eventually. You were never wrong. You just had to sit in it until you were told you were right. And then what did we do yesterday? My DRCs are slack. Yesterday, oh my God, yesterday was filthy. We'll save that for stream. That's a beauty. Michael, what's up? How long you leave on yesterday's New York session view up on the chart? Till the day's over. Till the day's over. I guess you would say if we shoot up here at the open, Michael, and we're just like continuing higher, you could theoretically remove it. You're not using it. It's nowhere near you. So I could remove it. I could even remove it now. I already know we're above it, but I'd normally just leave it on. It would be like if there was a VWAP like up here. Well, let's see how we react when we get up there. But then if we just like break through and we're nowhere near it anymore, I'll remove it, right? Because to first get to yesterday's New York, we got to cut through the overnight. But good question. And let's tune in over here while we wait. How we doing over here? Refresh it.
What's up, bro?
Good morning.
Yeah, Bryson drove almost to the green on the first hole. It was
beat
awesome.
up here. 3 up, 3 up.
Oh, dude, that has flipped dramatically. It was one up on the Bryson and the Schauffele, and when I went, and it was even and even on the other two when I came upstairs, and now that's a shift.
Yeah, Scotty was the one that was losing, but Bryson and Justin Thomas were holding it there. It looks like they gave it up.
I think if you go on X, everyone's talking about John Ram hit a nasty shot. I saw it from the.
I saw it right out of the freaking weeds, and got it to like 15 feet. Yeah, I watched that live, but they did tie the hole. He didn't. Who's he playing with? Tyler Hatton had a chance to then putt it to birdie and win, but they tied because he missed. So thankfully, no harm.
Yeah, so Zach's in the chat saying 66.90 is the price he likes. Longs above.
Look at this thing first. Out of the bush, as James would say.
For real.
Didn't even see the ball.
Yeah, so Zach was saying 66.90, the price that ES pinned. He's
Yeah.
my whole thing is lagging up here. Hold on, sorry. You got me now?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Zach says 66.90s previous day POC, longs above that, shorts below that. I kind of agree with that.
Right to it. Right to it and pin. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's no saying that like it's gonna continue to carry strong bullish day because just like yesterday's afternoon, we could still just see this being anywhere to form a lower high. I want to just come back down inside this maybe daily range.
No, wait, he just changed. Yesterday's POC is 66.61. So that's down below us.
So we bounced above that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll see. It's an inside bar day. Let's go take out yesterday's high or low. Closer to the high now. News came out, nothing now. After the open, we're above all VWAPs and Q the same. What is that one? When I go live, I feel a high pressure. My performance becomes so bad. But on a personal level, my account is doing very good. Any advice? When you go
If your
like live
account is good, keep doing what you're doing.
what'd you say?
I said if his account is doing well, keep doing what you're doing.
But my performance is so bad, but on a personal level, my account is doing very good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. If it's good, it's good. Obviously, things could be better, it sounds like, but it'll come with time. I was just watching it over here, like on the right side behind us, like the video game version of the whole. We gotta win something. So what's today? Like there's two groups or 2v2 and then it changes?
It's 4 groups today. And then I think it changes to best ball twosome, best ball foursome. I'm kind of making that up though. I think
Are they
that's how
doing
it
like
was.
alternate shot today? Because
Yeah.
Ron
It's
hit that crazy one out of the
yeah.
woods or whatever, and then Hatton missed the putt. Are they?
It is. It is. You're right. It's
Yeah.
alternate shot.
Just when you go live stream, the pressure is so bad, but then how's the account doing well? From trades taken off stream? I'll just say let go of that ego. You're gonna take losses in front of people. They're taking losses as well.
Dude, is it wrong to say just don't trade off stream? Someone asked me on Twitter this morning. They were like, "What do you take all these trades that you take on stream?" I said, "Yeah, except for the one I took Monday night last week that torched my accounts." So for the most part, the best trades come in the first 3 hours of the day when we're streaming. It's just a
Well, it
fact.
sounds like the only good trades he's taken are off stream because the pressure of being live on stream isn't helping.
Yeah. So wait, tomorrow, morning foursomes, alternate shot, afternoon 4 ball, which is best ball. So 4 matches each session, 8 matches per day. And then Sunday, 12 singles, total 28 points.
All right. Gotta get something.
Only 8 of the 12 players per team each session on Friday and Saturday.
Now Bryson is down. What's happening?
Damn.
What are we doing? Fucking
Damn.
Europe.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. The winner of the Ryder Cup is usually the home team, but this year the European guys are arguably playing better than the Americans, and Europe is actually plus odds. When it started, they were. They're not right now, I bet, but it was plus odds to have Europe.
I mean, it's 8 in the morning. It didn't seem very rowdy on the first day. Maybe like Saturday,
Keegan was on there
Sunday, you
trying
get
to fire him
Friday
up.
afternoon, get that home field advantage. Somehow I don't think being in America right now matters at all. Like Rom's played here before. They've all played here, and it just seems like a regular tournament. It'd be like when those big, got the big bleachers and all the fans screaming. Pressure gets to you.
Yep. So the PCE number this morning is hottest since February. So the market pumps because they're thinking hot inflation feeds the argument for more rate cuts. And the market likes more rate cuts.
Yeah.
Bookmap right now,
Before that,
6,700 has all the orders.
before the news, our daily range was 22 overnight, 22 points. Nothing crazy.
You see 6,700 up there?
Nice round number.
Yep. It's worth just paying attention to. And then Zach saying that 61, but is the 61 now cooked because we already came off of it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't like shorts on the day until it's below that because we're holding above as support. You can find shorts down to it for sure. It's kind of like the thing I was talking about last week. You still have that start of month VWAP on as it's coming to a close from September, those 3 days down. Are you going to get a fourth today? How often does that happen? You know, I was questioning this one because there's no body on that. But we have 3 there, 2, 1, 2, 2. Like it's just very rare that there was 3. There's 3 small ones in there and then a bullish. So not that it just has to turn because you have 4 red days in a row there. But it's oftentimes in the bullish market, it's like, yeah, it doesn't just rain red before buyers step in for at least one day. So
Right.
it could say, and it doesn't have to shoot up right back to all-time highs, right? That's what we did back here, which I really liked. It was like 3 crawling days lower, buyers back in, we went right back up and erased 3 days. It might just be like an inside bar day, and then like Monday we could pick it back up. But you also have that 3 crows you were talking about. It doesn't mean we have to bounce here.
Brian just posted this 26 seconds ago. Be careful chasing. Still below anchor VWAP from all-time high and declining 5-day SMA on ES and NQ. So he's basically saying be careful chasing longs. Am I understanding that correctly? How do you read that?
Let's see. All-time high was Monday. Yeah. I'm careful, Brian. You say it, I'll do it. Because it's the same idea. Like structure-wise, yeah, it's still very bearish this week. We're not going to like flip the sentiment on a Friday and make this a bullish week. That even if there's longs today, it's still going to probably close below Monday, way up there at all-time high. Since that just still been lower highs, and like we're saying, all-time high view up is right above us at 94, and you have those orders at like 6,700, so right around there.
Yep.
That's like, are we making a big picture lower high here, or are we intraday making higher highs and higher lows? World may never know. So we'll take it down to the 1 minute at the open and see. America doesn't pick this shit up, we're gonna have a problem. James isn't gonna be allowed on stream. But we got about 20 minutes or so. Austin's gonna kick us off. We're gonna jump over to ASFX TV. The link's in all of our bios. It's down below on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, anywhere. And just use code FIRST. Join us today and then come back next week. And then study the courses over the weekend so you know what's going on Monday. I feel like Fridays are the perfect time to promote it. Because it's like, yeah, study it over the weekend. Nobody really wants to watch a course on a Tuesday. They want to trade on a Tuesday. I don't want to watch no course. So watch it on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday when you can't trade. Coming back down now. Still got 2 more 15-minute candles. Do we want to get back down to the overnight? It's only 10 points away. I think we're dropping lower. 6 Billy Bands. I like that name. With the capitals and uncapitals. H. Adele, how you doing? I'm doing good. Outlook is it could be bearish, it could be bullish. Be cautious on just chasing longs just because we got to push up higher here pre-market. We're going to just react to view up on the lower time frames at the open. Caesar, what's up? Legion Trading. It's Caesar, by the way. Good to know. What's up, my man? YM this week? No, it's still bearish. Yeah, kind of all 3 indices this week were in agreement. There were some days when YM looked good, but all 3 kind of lined up at some point. But real quick, we can go over it real quick. So this was yesterday's trade on streaming. Austin took it. He took it on ES. Just beautiful. Right. If you saw the short I went over earlier on Wednesdays, it's tough to say that this isn't like a good short because it's like clearly bearish. It's another retest in New York. Let's go continue lower. Discretion just came involved yesterday on not wanting to sell it too low because I don't know, I could pull it up, but it was just very overextended from pre-market through the open. There's no real other VWAPs that we're playing off of besides this New York. Now let me see if this wants to continue lower. And then once you see sellers fail to do that, push us lower. All right, yeah. Second time buyers are now taking control. Let's rock. Let's go get that open range high break. So that was yesterday's trade. Nice on the bottom, trading level to level from mid range to top of range. Very nice. That was yesterday too? No, that was it. Yeah, that was it. It was Thursday where we took the long on the bottom. Emmanuel going long today. I'll do whatever the market tells me to do. I don't predict what we're going to do pre-market, you know? Yesterday I thought we might short it and I bought it. Other days I think we'll buy it and I'll find a short. Just going to read and react to VWAP. So tune into the stream. We'll go to ASPEX TV in about 20 minutes, like I said, get the full breakdown of what we're looking for. This is on the 15-minute, just pre-market, but once we get into the open, we'll check out how we're respecting the overnight VWAP. We'll put on a New York VWAP, check the stocks out, check the Mag 7 index. We'll break it down. But maybe could find longs. I can't short it when we're above VWAP, so looking like longs for now. And especially yesterday's New York VWAP underneath us as support. So I don't want to say we're pinching, but yeah, we do have all-time high VWAP above us, but above two other VWAPs as a sign of longs. But keep it tight. No rush. If you're having a great week, which hopefully you're having a fantastic week. If not, you're having an all right week. But even if you're having a bad week, don't press it ever too hard on a Friday, especially right at the open. Right? Wait for good information saying, you know what, it's going to have to really convince me to take one more trade this week because I'm doing good. I'm green. I like to go into the weekend feeling good. So if I find a great trade, I'm going to execute it. If I don't really find something I love, I don't need to. I know I can call it. I can come back on Monday and try to make a little bit more. Right? So if I don't see something I love, I don't need to just jump in. I'm green every day this week. So thankfully, I've guaranteed a green week because today's going to get locked out before it gets that ugly. If it gets ugly, it's not gonna. But I also don't need to trade. But we're gonna. I just don't need to. We're gonna. This guy's got 6 cameras going on. Figure it out. 1 up, 3 up, 4 up. US is smoked. But then what was Monday's trade? Oh, Monday was a beauty. Monday was a clean trade off open range high, VWAP. Tuesday was like the choppiness, but same thing. Timing wise, it was similar to yesterday's on short mid range. Stop loss should be where you want to be at. And it doesn't just move immediately for new lows. It does over here, but you give it a stop loss to play around as much as it wants. And then you survive and you win, right? Rather than shorting it here, getting stopped out for whatever reason. I don't know why you would do that. But some good opportunities this week, despite them all pretty much being bearish. We made money long yesterday and Monday. Tuesday was shorts.
I think I figured it out.
Is that so?
It's my microphone. It's not staying connected. It's switching. I might switch to what Did you see that picture Christian sent in the chat where it was like the audio interface with the microphone?
No. Audio interface.
Yeah, you see, it just disconnected, and now it sounds bad, right? Because it's on a different mic. It's just disconnected from the mic.
Yeah, I mean, just get the same mic you have, just not 10 years old. Put that thing through hell. It's done you good. Put it in the Hall of Fame. We'll keep it. Just don't use it, you know? Mm-hmm. Interesting. But how we doing? How we doing? Any questions? Any comments? Concerns? I think we'll have a good Friday. Let's get some volatility going. We moved 20, 30 points already this session, 40 points overnight. Pulling back a little bit here into the open, which could be good. Just to find maybe a quick scalp off the overnight back up. Don't have to ride it all the way. Just get a little scalp close to VWAP. If you notice anything about my trades this week, let's pull them all up real quick. Monday, New York VWAP playing the bounce. All right, lock that in your brain. Tuesday, short, right near the New York, right off of it on the breakthrough. Wednesday, short, bounce off New York, getting on the lower day VWAP. Right, I'm not just selling it down here, like away from VWAP, hoping to just keep on finding drift forever in either direction. Yesterday's long couldn't be closer to the New York, right? So just get close to VWAP, and whether you're right or wrong on like the overall picture on the day, right? This could have just for some reason tanked back down. If I'm close to VWAP, or better yet, some people did short it yesterday off the New York bounce and scalped it to the bottom. They weren't right on us going lower. Like they probably thought we went lower than this, but getting a good price near VWAP, you can still technically take money out of the market in that direction, even if it doesn't sustain. But if now you're selling it too low and you're wrong, we don't go lower, you make no money, right? G-Man, good morning. USB-C mic, try swapping the ports, or you may need an update, a driver. His mic's like literally, I'm not being funny, like 8 years old, 10 years old. Like the first YouTube video you've ever seen him make was with that microphone. So it's probably just getting old. Even though you don't really beat up a microphone, it just sits here. Probably just old. But we'll let him know. But yeah, I'd be looking for 66, 67 as our key view up of overnight. We'll put a New York on. And then, yeah,
paging Dr. Evan.
What's up?
Now, how's my mic sound?
Fine.
All right, good. We're on backup headset mic now. Wired. We're wired in now. Yeah, the mic's old, but I think it has something more to do with the fact that I'm running a Mac Mini and it's souped up, but I'm running a dongle and I'm plugging the microphone into this port in the dongle because I don't have a port for it in the Mac Mini because I don't have a USB-C converter for it. I do, it just doesn't work.
This mic's a USB port.
But that's what I was saying. Christian has a nice setup now where he's using an interface and a XLR cable for his microphone, so it's just going to get better quality.
Yeah. H. Adele, I have a question about TradeZella. Do you have to manually put in your trades you took, or does TradeZella copy trades of the future? So you have to download the trade like file from, if you're trading with Top One, from Project X. I have a YouTube tutorial on that. You just go to your trades tab at the bottom of Project X, download that, and then you import that to TradeZella. It's not like a broker sync. But for some it is, but not that. What happened to Chaka from Land of the Lost? There he is. What's up, Bill? That's a funny movie.
Where are we at on the score?
Tell me some penny stocks at premium prices, Austin.
Let me tell you about this company, Aerotine Technologies.
Do you have solar panels? I got a great deal for you. Solar is the next thing. Butcher, what's up? Yeah, I got YouTube videos on it, Adele. If you want to check those out, just search TradeZella and my name, or Project X and my name. And it's quick. Once you do it once and you understand it, it's quick. Are you doing a giveaway today? Giving away some accounts. You got Tanner Lawrence coming on, Randy coming on.
We're of course doing a giveaway. It's Friday.
Right. So we got a big stream. Fridays are always the giveaway stream. Got the most guests coming on Fridays. Close out the week strong. We're live on socials to give everyone a little peek. But you can only win if you're signed up to AceFX TV.
Correct.
Giving away instant funded account every Friday.
Correct.
So if you want to be a part of that, you can join real quick, but probably join for next week as well. Chance every week.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm having a really good week green since last Friday. Friday made $3,000 almost. And then yesterday was actually my biggest day on the 50K instant funded. So I want to start when we get into stream at Market Open, I want to start by going over yesterday's trades that I took, because even though I had a good day on the instant fundeds, I hit my loss limit on the ignites. I have it set at 250. So the one trade I took on the ignites, I was that high of day VWAP break I took long. That one took full stop and it was 250. Yeah. I'm going full daily risk per trade basically on that. It's just so small. Like I'm going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And you run
Trades
the risk of
giveaway.
Yeah, you run the risk of like not putting that max loss in and just trying to recover a day back to like keep it within minus 200. But like if you let yourself go down 400 so you can keep on trading and get it back to 2, it can
Right.
it can go to 6, 8, and then boom, you're done.
We should also tell everybody we got a new podcast coming out tomorrow morning. Home Team. Haven't done a home team in a while, and we're about to cross 200 episodes on the podcast. So, remember I told you I was taking a break? I decided not to. I'm doing an interview on Monday and
You're just
Tuesday
feeling
next
like
week.
a pussy yesterday. It's all right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, when was our last home team one?
What was my first one?
Oh, there it is.
Shit, 2
there
years
it
ago.
is. 67.
67? Was that really it? No, there's
That's
another
a
one.
long time
39.
ago. 39. Special
crazy.
guest.
Look at that guy.
Look at that guy.
Gaines with the hat, not even on his head. Look at that gap in there. It's not even
The
on his
gap
head.
was crazy, dude. The gap was
floating.
crazy
It's
for Bruce,
full.
bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, wow. Look at the beard. Who let me out of the house?
That's a stoner's room if I've seen beanbag, crystals,
Oh,
tie-dye.
is that the vibe I was giving off, dude? I didn't realize.
Well, just told
What
you.
do I give off now? What's the vibe now?
Penny stocks. Well, yeah. Now it's like, oh, he's got a black room. He's got a bookcase. Finally.
He's sophisticated.
Class.
Here, and look, now I got a nice camera.
He just needed a child.
We can get closer to? Needed a child.
That's all he needed. Dale, no trade away giveaway or trade Zella giveaway, but I do have a discount for you if you want to go to my Twitter. You can get 10% off with code Evan10 or 20% off the yearly of Evan20.
Mm-hmm. Where's our stocks at pre-market here? Apple is down $2. Amazon is up $2. Microsoft's going to gap up. Nvidia's flat. Tesla's pretty flat. Netflix is pretty flat. So nothing crazy. YM looking super bullish pre-market here. Yeah, I mean, after 3 days down, it's fair game today, dude. Could see it going either way.
Close to view up. Get a little scalpy. I'll be done by 11. That's for sure. Find something
Dark
quick.
matter.
It's not there. Go into the weekend.
Yeah, but I think the thing about it is, if there's any advice I can say I've learned over the last 10 years of looking at this thing every day almost, it's like you can have a bias, but if you're short-term trading like we are, the bias doesn't really matter. Even if we're in a downtrend, I can make money long sometimes. And even if we're in an uptrend, I can make money short. Where are the probabilities is the better question. Trend has been down this week. So if we do get a big move down at the open, we could be selling this, I think, lower. But if we get bullish momentum to the upside, where will previous day VWAP be? Like, will we have full VWAP alignment to the upside, Ev? I think so. Yeah, previous day VWAP is going to be underneath us. Right. Yeah. So the only thing above us is what? That green all-time high VWAP? And for me, I don't even have that on my chart. I'm not even looking at that. I mean, it is definitely important, as you can see. And Brian would point that out. What price is that at right now? Is that at 90?
I had a starter week on earlier in the week. It's pretty much the same. Is that lower or higher? That's higher. If I have it to Monday's high, because I don't think Tuesday quite reached it. So technically 90, let's call it 93.50.
Okay. So if we say 66,
look at yesterday, we made money long on a day that had been bearish and was bearish again.
Right.
But we made money long with VWAP and against some VWAPs for sure. But it's like the bias is definitely important, and you want to try to not just flip too often and every few minutes. But it's like it looks bullish now. Well, what does it look like in 30 minutes? It could be like, oh, absolutely bullish. Or never mind, I'm unsure. We're just going to get more information and you just make assessments off of that.
Well, if you put on start of month, that one is literally where we pinned. So I would say
that's what I was looking on the daily here of those 3 days down right off of it.
Yeah.
Pinned it yesterday. And this is
and I'm saying this morning
different
too.
on this.
Right. If you look at it this way, it looks like we pinned it this morning over right with this move higher. Go take it to a lower time frame and you'll see what I'm saying. The pump up pins that VWAP this morning.
Yeah, I'll have to turn this on.
I can take the screen too and show you.
Start of month.
Like that. Yeah. So you put the start of month. I have it in red here, and then the all-time high in yellow. Those two VWAPs right there kind of colliding. So it's just telling me like longs into this level are the play or longs on the break and retest. But the breakout is probably the one trade I won't take on stream. You know what I mean? I won't just chase the candles that are breaking. We'll either get long down here and trade into that level, or we're going to get long on a break and retest, right? Pretty simple. Yeah, we got a good amount of orders at 6,700. So in about 4 minutes, everybody, we're going to switch over to ASFX TV. Actually, we're going to do it now, right? Because we got to run the intro. So we're going to do it right now. So if you'd like to be entered in the giveaway today that we're going to give away an instant funded account. You have to be subscribed to ASFX TV. So everybody listening to this right now, we're going to stay live. We'll be back in 5 minutes. But if you want to be a part of the giveaway and you want access to our courses and streams with us for a full month for free, use the link in Evan's bio, link in my bio. The link there will give you that free month and give you access for the stream today, for the live chat there, and everything you need. So cool. All right, keep me posted on that Ryder Cup score, buddy.
Yep, appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep, sounds good. See you in a few minutes, everybody.
Appetite. Start your engine.
Good morning. Good morning.
Euphoria. Some side effects may include hallucinations, nausea, insomnia, changing appetite.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, where am I here? Hold on. Put me on stage here. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We are live on X, on YouTube, across everybody's social media, as we usually do on Fridays, to give you guys a sneak peek into ASFX TV. We've got our regulars already here on our ASFX TV chat. For the members, for the subscribers, we're going to be doing a big giveaway today of an instant funded account like we do every Friday, thanks to our sponsor, Top One Futures. Let's get into some technicals. Let's get our guests on stream. Let's get everything going. If you're new in the chat, say hello. Chris, what's up, buddy? I don't know you. Where are you from? Shaw, good morning. James, good morning. Lance, what's up? Arnaldo, Emil, what's up? Emil, Doug, Samuel, Erkan. Happy Friday, buddy. Chuck, good to see you. Jeff, Chris, another Chris, what's up? Sasha, what's up? What's up, Scott? Scott, I saw you got your ticket for the dinner, buddy. Good. Everybody, we're, 2 weeks away from the event in LA with David Capablanca and Tom Hukard. Randy's going to be there. Tanner's going to be there. Lawrence, like the guests that are coming on stream today are all going to be there with us next month, and I'm really looking forward to it. So if you're in LA, if you're on the West Coast and you want to come network with some serious traders, meet Tom Hugard, the whole 9 yards, let me know. We still got tickets, but not many. There's not many tickets, like I think, still available. There's already over 200 people coming. William, what's up? Dave, what's up? Carlos, Sukhvinder, what's up, brother? Jermaine, Barry, hello. New people, tell me where you're coming in from. If you're new and you've never said hello in the chat, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me give you my take on the morning. Then I'm going to give you my trades from yesterday, and then we're going to get into trading today. If you're new to the stream, we usually do not take trades until the opening range is set, the first 15 minutes of trading, especially on a Friday, especially if we're green this week. Let's get as much information as possible. Let's not gamble. Of course, we could take a guess and take a win, try to get some volatility. But for us, what works best is waiting for that opening range to set. So first things first, let me give you guys that giveaway link so you can put your names in there. I'm going to bring Randy on stage since he's here already. Randy, what's up, buddy? Good morning. Happy Friday.
How you doing?
Good. How's my mic sound to you? Sound all right?
Yeah, you sound good.
All right. We're on a backup mic, as you can tell. Someone said on the stream earlier this morning, I look like I'm going to sell penny stocks today with this headset on. It's kind of funny. Can you see it? Like, it kind of blends in with the chair, doesn't it?
You do sound like you're presenting something, actually, now that you said that. Like,
all right, good.
Stage.
Good. Everybody in the ASFX TV chat, there's the link for the giveaway. So put your names only once on there for me, please. Now, second thing, I want to talk to you about what's going on this morning. The inflation numbers come out. It's the hottest inflation numbers that we've had since February. Okay. So almost a year. Hottest inflation numbers since February. That probably means that the Fed will continue to cut rates, right? Because if inflation's getting hotter and if we have a weaker jobs market, we know the Fed probably cuts rates. So if you take a look at the CME Group's website, you can see it's right now at an 85% chance of a cut coming up at the end of October. I would say that might go up today once that news processes more. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll probably touch on it again on Monday. But what that did was it pushed the market higher. Where did it push to? Right around 66.90 on ES. 66.90, as you can see on the chart, is our start of month VWAP, right underneath our all-time high VWAP. Now, all-time high VWAP was set back on Monday, basically, right? So that's our all-time high VWAP. It's much shorter of a distance. It's only 4 days. But that red VWAP is price action from all month. So what does this mean when you read a VWAP, right? It's easy to just put a line on the chart and be like, do this or do that. But what does it mean? Underneath VWAP here, underneath start of month VWAP here on Wednesday and then yesterday, Thursday, that says that anyone that's been long since the start of the month is now taking on drawdown. Sellers are stepping in and starting to take control. In fact, Brian Shannon, king of the VWAP, he tweeted this morning, he said, be cautious chasing longs because we are in a declining 5-day moving average, simple moving average, and we are underneath key VWAPs like all-time high VWAP, which was Monday, and start of month VWAP. These are two very important VWAPs. Now, what does that lead for us as far as like into this trading day? Well, I think we have a couple of options. Randy, tell me your thoughts. First, we could be looking for longs at 66.70, 66.68 here at this overnight VWAP and trade up into the level that we know is resistance up here at 88 to 90, right? Or we probably wait for it to get under 50 and look for shorts for a new low a week breaking yesterday's low down here, trading down into the 20s. So I think you're looking for a trade in here probably, or in here. Probably not in here. Probably not between 66.70 and 66.56, in my opinion. Just because of those overnight VWAP, previous day VWAP being close together, I don't think that's where the high probability trade's going to be. Then the third trade I would say would be if we break and surge, the retest of the 6,700, the 6,690. So I think there's one trade up here on a retest, a trade in here long into the key level, and then a trade down here short into yesterday's low. That's basically my game plan. What are your thoughts?
100% agree. You can see like we've been stuck in that range between like 66.70 and 66.52 since like yesterday, kind of just chopped around in there. And I don't think I like anything unless we get the shorts get below previous day's point of control, which is 66.60. But like you said, even below 66.50, look for the shorts with the previous day's New York down there.
Yep.
And then the long side, I was liking the longs when the news came in, but let's see what the New York session does here.
If we were to trade pre-market, everybody, or even in the first 15 minutes of trading, the pre-market and the first 15 minutes of trading trades, you really want to be taking them off of the overnight VWAP, which is this dotted line. And if you were looking for longs this morning, after this pullback from the start of month VWAP, there could have been good buys in here at 68, 70. It's quick, right? 72. It's now bouncing pretty hard. But that can definitely be the play, because if you're reading this, it's saying buyers have stepped back in above that overnight VWAP. They held a bottom at 58. Buyers have taken control, retesting that VWAP. Sellers trying to take it, they can't. Buyers are stepping back in, and now look at the move we're making here at the open. So again, that's where that trade would come from, right? That mid-range here from overnight VWAP into the zone. This was one of the three trades I was saying we would look for. It's now already kind of come into fruition here, taking that highest day VWAP now. Orders 2 on Bookmap at 66.90 and 6,700. So let's see. Still 3 minutes into the day. Definitely don't need to rush into anything. Let me show you guys really quick the trades yesterday, because I had a really good day on my instant fundeds. I hit my max daily loss of 250 on my Ignite accounts yesterday, but that's why I have that max daily loss in there. Like I have it in to stop the bleeding and not let it go any more red than I need it to go. I've made videos on my YouTube channel too about the Ignite accounts, and I showed everybody how to set the risk parameters. So if you don't see those, if you haven't seen those, definitely go to my YouTube channel and watch those 2 videos I posted. It's like a week or 2 ago. And that shows you how to set the ESS score up in your risk settings so you can't not get the payout if you do hit the profit target. I'm in a long in queue. Wendy, good analysis. Randy, your hair's looking good. New fresh cut. Wendy's always got you on the hair, dude. Yeah, so here's yesterday
fresh.
real quick.
It's always fresh.
This was the first trade yesterday. Man, what a trade. Randy, you missed a good one yesterday, brother. Like, look at this. I got in at 38 3/4. Out at 59, right at 60. We traded this straight into the orders at 60 at the overnight VWAP. It was beautiful.
Yeah, you had the best price. I got in just above the New York VWAP and took a chunk of that trade out. So,
and then second trade late. This was my second trade on those accounts later in the day, 68.75. So then, like, once it slowed here all day, I shorted it here at 68.75. Got out at 61.50 at opening range high. It ended up falling lower too, so that ended up being a really good short. So those were the 2 wins that got me up 450 times 5 on my instant funded account. So across the 5 instant fundeds. And then this was the max loss on the Ignites. Just took a high day VWAP break. It's a trade I can be in. You know what I'm saying? Stop at opening range high. Took the full loss. That's it. So traded pretty well yesterday. If we just look at the profit from the instant fundeds, made good money yesterday. 22.
Yeah, I ended up losing 2 of my 50K pro accounts yesterday. So
what happened?
I had a first nice trade in my Ignite account. I'm a couple $100 away from a payout. So I just kind of, I wasn't feeling, because we had that move up all of a sudden. So I kind of, took my profits on that trade. Then the second trade I got into, and I basically bought a high day VWAP break, and I just kept opening my stop up, and thinking it was going to turn around on me. And we had a nice bounce. I added into the position. Again, this is where it's like I'm not paying enough attention to things, where I added into the position where I didn't survive the second bounce. As I added in. If I hadn't added in, I would have been okay. So basically, yeah, it was those accounts were quite a bit in drawdown, and we're just hanging on by a thread. So still doesn't excuse adding in and not realizing that I didn't have enough.
Well, it's tricky, dude. Adding in makes it difficult, because like your position can get very heavy very quickly.
So it's I just saw in my head, I saw adding in, doubling the P&L, getting this thing out of drawdown. Like there was like multiple things, and whether it's right or wrong.
Yep.
It happened. So
Yep.
that kind of sucked, but it is what it is. But I still got that other Ignite account. I'm a couple $100 away from a payout. So
I know. I was going to say you still have a couple of accounts that are close to payout.
yeah. So we'll see if we can lock that one up today. And then I got a couple Apex evals over the line yesterday. So I got 9 of those done out of the 20. So
are you just throwing those into the copy trader with the big group of 30? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just in the copy trading. We did a podcast with Zarb yesterday, which was great because I had a little bit of an aha moment. And I've been doing this whole 1 trade a day thing. But I think with my style of trading and my negative R trading strategy, I need to be able to have a second trade. That first trade shuts me down for the day. So what I'm going to do is reduce my size. Instead of going in 5 micros on a trade, I'll be going in 3, but give me 2 chances. Just so then, because I'm very good at usually getting my losses back. But when I give myself only 1 trade in those accounts and I'm trading with a negative R ratio, at 1 trade, take a full loss, it might take me 2-3 days to get that back. And especially when you're copy trading over multiple accounts, I think I just got to approach it a little differently.
In terms of what would you do different?
So now usually I'm trading 5 micros, let's say. So now I'm going to trade 3 micros and then have 2 trades. So cut my size in half and then be able to take a loss and then take another trade.
Makes sense.
Versus just taking, where I'm comfortable taking 5 micros and taking a loss and being done with the day.
Right. I put the trade plan notes on here, everybody, just so you have them because I already went through this. The longs from 68 at open would have worked here into 88. That was the first easy trade to see. Still could be a trade we take today. That's why I'm putting it on the screen. If we don't break the range here, the top of the range here, if we come back down, that trade can still be in play. So we still will look at that. But now as we get closer to breaking these VWAPs, you see the orders at 6,700. I'm really looking to see what do we do if we break those. I'm not anticipating we do, but it looks likely that we do. It's strong buying momentum here. 3 days down. It's a Friday. We could rip. I said that to our chat this morning. I was like, be ready for a face ripping Friday. Not to give a bias. I don't want anyone to be biased, but it is. It's buyers, all buyers right now. But is this the price to be buying at is the question. No, you've got start of month and all-time high VWAP right here. This is not the price to be buying. If anything, it's actually, I think, the price to be selling because we just rejected it pre-market, right? Or for me, it's just the price to do nothing. Just wait. Because now if we can break this, we can trade off of this level and have a lot of confidence to put stops right underneath it, knowing it should hold. Everybody follow me on that? Can I get a yes in the chat? Did I say that right, Randy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking this morning?
Water, man. It's
just water. Just water. Got to get hydrated for Mexico, brother.
I had my electrolytes already. Yeah, I know we're leaving tomorrow morning, so we're stoked. I got to
exciting.
I didn't realize how much stuff we take when we go for a month, but I want to say
you came to the Seattle house for a weekend and brought the truck full of shit.
That was the first time I think we traveled with Miles. I thought we had to bring all it, and obviously if I'm driving somewhere, why not just fill my truck up?
Yeah, fill the truck, right? For sure. Right.
It's not the end of the world, right? But we got 6 bags we can take to check-in bags to take to Mexico.
So it's basically like fill the truck. It's basically the same thing.
I think Hillary just ran with it, right? She's like, "Oh, we got 6 bags. Oh, okay, we'll bring this. That's good."
Okay, good guesses in the chat. Lawrence, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
How you doing, bro? How's your week?
It's going pretty good. I just, unfortunately, the 4 positions I showed you, I had to cut my MicroStrategy position.
Why?
I was down 28%, and I just cut the bleeding. I cut it. So I need to roll it into something. I need to roll those funds into something else. But everything else is looking good, though, as far as my
You got any
swings.
other ideas?
Not yet. I just cut it this morning, like a few minutes ago. So I'll let you guys know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
Oh, not much, dude. I'm having a good week. I think I told you last Friday, I torched the group of 50K accounts I was trading on Tuesday last week. So I lost those, took 2 red days, but had a good Friday with you guys last week, made $3,000 Friday. And then I've had a good week this week. I've been green every day. So the accounts that I bought after I torched the 50Ks, I bought 5 more. Those are almost halfway to payout already. So made a good comeback, honestly.
Solid.
Yeah.
Quick one.
Quick one. Yeah. Yesterday was good. I did well yesterday. I caught the longs and the shorts on the same account. So I had a good day yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. So now here's my play for the morning, Lawrence. Give me your input on this. I got, because you like VWAP, so you'll give me your thoughts here. Red VWAP is ES start of month VWAP. Yellow VWAP is all-time high from Monday VWAP. So my plan was longs off the overnight VWAP into that level, not long here at the level because we've already shown resistance to it, or I play the break and retest of the level. That's basically what I'm looking at. And now that it's getting like some momentum to the upside. I'm leaning into thinking we're going to be looking for break and retest long. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think so too. It's one of those things, like we said, we just got to play it out. Wait till you break VWAP, wait for a retest, see what price action says, and then I see on Bookmap you have orders at 6,700, so you could probably that's the break and retest, correct?
Yep. So that would be like my
At
thought here is
6,700.
exactly. So it's like I got these two VWAPs here. They're 10 points below 6,700. My thought is like this is all one level to me. 6,690 into 6,700. It's all one level. So like I'm gonna trade the break, retest, and then that second leg out. I'm not going to buy it as it's breaking in the first part of it here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because then I get smoked. Yeah.
Yeah, like an orb trader. Yeah.
What's gonna be tricky for me, and Randy knows this, is like the longer it sits here and doesn't do anything, the more I will think about shorting it, which is not really what I want to do because I don't want to fight the New York VWAP today. Right?
Yeah,
That's a
no.
smirk on your face, Randy.
I would have to really
I was
for
looking
me.
at a long. I was looking at a long in an Apex account. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, buyer. It's a strong open for buyers, bro. It's just you might be at a level that it may have an issue at because you got these two VWAPs. It's not like these are two imaginary VWAPs. It's all month price action. This is basically the way to read this VWAP. Everybody is sitting at the start of month VWAP says buyers and sellers are both basically at break even right now on their positions if they've been buying since the start of the month. So now as we move above it, buyers will start to move into profit. Sellers will start to be squeezed and close, hopefully.
Yeah, I realize it. It would must. He called this man mustache.
What were you gonna say? Sorry, Lawrence. What's up, Tanner?
What up, dog?
What's good? What's good, Tanner? No, I was going to say that in this situation, it would really take a lot for me to be short biased. Like I would need a full out reversal, a lot of selling pressure, a pullback, a couple of rejections. Like it's a multi-step process for me to sit here and say, okay, I'm going to go long right now.
Yeah,
I'm long.
I'm long too.
Tanner,
Nice.
you've been long since last night. You said, right?
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
double long.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. I passed an Apex eval. Done.
Nice, Randy.
Nice.
Let's get you up on screen, Tanner. Nice.
Send
What are we
it.
trading here? Top one live? Nice.
Top one live. Long
Nice.
here. I just don't see this thing after I had my thesis today was first of all, we had a daily hammer yesterday on the Qs on QQQ.
Okay.
And then we had the spike from data. We had the pullback into 600, which I think was a gift here at the open. And then we ended up holding VWAP. And then now we're just toying with prior day high.
Yep.
I hope this doesn't come down and take me out. But
Let me show you what just because I'm going to say it one more time. I got on ES, bro. Start of month VWAP, we're at it, and all-time high VWAP from Monday. We're sitting on both of them right now on ES.
Oh,
so that's why I'm not doing anything right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where NQ, when was NQ's all-time high? Does anyone know off the top of their head this week? Was it Monday as well? Yeah, it was Monday.
Yeah, it's 24. We basically pinned it on the news.
We pinned the all-time high VWAP on the news.
Yeah, we pinned it on the news. 24, 744, 75, something like that.
How much does the psychology, Lawrence or Tanner, how much does the psychology of 3 days down, people will just come in blindly and buy it today? Almost like you did last night, Tanner, right? Like 3 days down, you just get to buy it.
Yeah, well, I mean, last night I really liked the double bottom that we formed yesterday, basically off that like right below 500.
Yep.
And then honestly, dude, with the live account, it's just like it's so torched. Part of me was almost just like, I don't even fucking care, dude. I might just like.
And then of course that's the trade that rips and makes you $1,000.
Yeah, so like, it's just one of those things, bro. This is rejecting pretty good though. Prior day high right here. If this fails here,
new high.
Be unfortunate.
So Lawrence, you called those orders on my book map at 6,700, right? Now you see they ain't filling, right? And so you would say, okay, we called out two key VWAPs and we got orders right above it. This is a strong level. We got two key VWAPs and these orders here. It's not the price for me to be click and buy, like you were saying, because it can easily reject. Not saying I don't want to be long, I'll just be long lower. Are you out, Randy?
Yeah, I told you I was sitting.
All right, you passed it.
Yeah, it's done. She's done.
All right, so now what are you going to trade the rest of the day?
I have another Apex eval that's pretty close to being over the line. Then I got that Ignite account, but that Ignite account, I want a clean setup on that. I need something really clean because I'm $200 away from a payout and I don't need to take a loss in it. I haven't taken a loss in the account, a losing day, so the ESS will just get butchered if I take a loss. Like
if we break out higher, Randy, I think you may want to place longs on the Ignite account. I think if we take 6,700, will probably continue.
Yeah.
I feel good conviction in that. So you
Dude,
may
this-
want to consider.
This tape is really strong. I just like it's just really hard for me to see this go lower. But like I guess the bears are fighting. But like all these bids keep getting bought up like every time.
How are stocks looking here? Microsoft ripping, Nvidia's down, Tesla's down, Meta's sideways, Google's pretty sideways, Amazon's up, and Apple's up, almost closing its gap. So tech stocks are doing okay. YM's doing okay.
Yeah, YM's back above Wednesday's highs. So
I would say, chat, listen, no one here is really entertaining shorts. I think that's a big takeaway. It's longs or flat, right? That's the bias because of the trend of VWAPs. Not only the trend of VWAPs, but also those of us that like probabilities, 3 days down, you might catch some lift. You know what I'm saying? So just take note of that, everybody. Whether you're flat or long, neither of those is better than the other. It's just where's your edge presenting. Some people do well trading in this position. Some people don't. That's your job to figure out, do you do well in that moment or not, right?
What's that blue VWAP? Which one is
Blue
it?
is New York since New York opened. Yep, that's our
Yeah,
buy.
that's a crazy bounce. Just
Crazy bounce off that.
Yeah, this
spiked
is
it
all. This
down
is.
and-
I'm long as fuck. I just added, dude. This is.
yeah, I just missed that. I was going to get back in on this. It's actually I got a handoff on there too, and I wanted to get.
You see
back
what
in
I'm
on
saying
that.
too, right? Like if this goes, Randy, you might look back on it at the end of the day and be like, oh, that would have been an easy day to make my ignite trade because it ripped.
Yeah, just this tape is much cleaner today. I love this action. I can just tell, like.
Well, you can just tell it's buyers. Like it's
Just like it's just a
great
decent
look
read
too.
on it, and so I have really clear targets too. I have obviously the data highs, but more. I think we're gonna pop above that into 760s, and then I have near term volume point of control at 819s on NQ. So
Yep. Let me do a quick reminder, ASFX TV people, put your name here on the link that I'm putting in the chat for the giveaway. If you want to win an instant funded account, thanks to Top One Futures, we'll do that duck race in a little bit. Let's see how this trade plays out. Is anyone long or flat? Let's do a quick check-in, chat. It's 9:48. Opening range is set here, everybody. On ES, opening range is 30 points today. That's the biggest opening range we've had in a week, at least. Maybe longer. Right, Randy?
Yeah, well, yesterday's. The other day was 24.
Okay, this is 30.
Get sucked right back. I just got long again.
Yeah, I mean, look at the orders right here, everybody. 6,700 and nothing coming on underneath right now. So it looks like 6,700 up here is going to want to go. Looks like it. There's your first break of opening range high, too. Flat. We got longs at 89, long at 89. Okay, nice. 89 is good. It's high, but
That's a really good price.
it's high. But if we hold these VWAPs, it'll be fine.
The people out there that threw a handoff VWAP on is going to be right off of that 87.
Where'd you put the handoff to?
Off of, I'm on a 2-minute chart, so I got it on the
Okay.
932 candle.
Because technically you would take the handoff away. We touched back to New York VWAP, so you don't need the handoff.
Oh, yes.
200 plus 200, flat, 880. Oh, 822 for Dave Lord. Nice. Yo, so Lawrence and Tanner, I was telling everybody on stream this week about the tickets for our boot camp coming up in May, how they go on sale next month. And I got a bunch of people like this guy, Dave, hitting me up saying, I'm coming from London. I'm making a holiday of it. What do you think? Should I go to New York or should I go to Miami? And I go, do not go to New York, bro. Go to Miami. You're from the UK. Dude, New York is London. Go to Miami and meet up in Miami, bro. Rent a boat, get some sushi on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Snorkeling.
Yeah.
Don't go to New What are you going to do in New York? Go to the Modern Art Museum and see some like purple-haired, nose ring pierced weirdo standing there? No. Go to Miami, dude. Have some fun.
Yeah.
definitely.
Flat, plus 600. All right, so chat's green or flat, which is great for a Friday. Great for a Friday so far. Let's take a quick break, everybody, while Tanner's cooking this trade. Look at news for next week just to get a lay of the land. Daylight savings for NZD. That means it's coming up for us, I'm sure, soon. So that's happening this weekend. Monday, no major news for us. Pending home sales will come out, but that's nothing major. Tuesday, again, same deal. Jolt's jobs openings during stream on ASFX TV, but nothing super crazy there. Wednesday, we get the ADP non-farm numbers. That will be important because jobs numbers are very important to the Fed right now. Thursday, we get unemployment claims, also important for jobs. And then Friday is non-farm NFP. Very important for jobs. So front of the week next week, low in news. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we get the news juice. So just keep that in the back of your mind. We are going into NFP week next week.
Lovely.
Someone on YouTube asked, when do the Ignite accounts come back from Top One Futures? I don't know. I don't know if they're coming back at all. Oh, Bookmap just It's 8 points
Yeah.
lower. Something just came through. Let's see.
They really toying with this, dude.
Lance said, go to
that's-
New York, get mugged and rolled into a trash can, or go to Miami and get your BBL prescription filled. Yo,
That all-time
Lawrence.
high VWAP is strong.
Lawrence, let me ask you. I know you've been
Yeah.
trading very meticulously, slow,
Yeah.
steady, calculated. When you sit with yourself, how do you justify trading slow when you're surrounded by trading fast degenerates basically all the time? How do you mentally stay stable through that?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you. So basically I have my TradeZella open, and I pretty much have I have a template right there, right? And it's full of check boxes, and I could show you if you want, but
Yeah.
basically I don't necessarily move until these check boxes get pretty much checked off. So it's like, if I'm not actively, because I'm actively journaling and writing out in my TradeZella my thoughts, I'm actively checking off the boxes to my flow chart, which means if I check off my boxes, my system is green and I'm good to go. So I'm actively doing something. It's not just me being in my head and waiting. Like, no, I'm actively writing and I'm actively checking off boxes. I'll show you real quick.
I think that's a great tip. For some of us that are, again, more degenerate than you, I've taken up this gambling game on my DraftKings app where it's like a rocket ship and you have to bail on the rocket ship and you get money.
Oh, dude, I've seen that. That thing's so
I made
fun.
$1,000 on it this morning on a $200
Nice.
bet.
I
So
thought that
when
was a scam.
When I'm
Oh
when I'm trying to stay
God.
busy and not trade, Lawrence, that's what I do. You're much more methodical and much more
Yeah.
calculated, like I said, with your time management than me, though. Let me pull that up. I'm going to take the screen from you for a second, Tanner.
Yeah, do it.
So you see right here, today's pretty dry because I'm just in a dry mood today. But so I have my pre-market plan. I make sure I mark off all of these things, right? And then I give my expectations for the day. This is pretty short for today because I'm just like kind of like in a neutral mood today. Like I really don't care that much about trading.
Mhm.
And then I have my flow chart. So I have to check off each one. And this is my system, my flow chart. So I have to check off each one of these boxes as it appear as I'm drawing on my charts. Like, how we do. So we draw on our charts as things unravel, as our system unravels, and I check off the boxes. I take a screenshot as soon as I enter the trade without even looking at the outcomes. As soon as I enter, I take a screenshot, put it in the trade I took. And then I mark off my daily trading goals, and then I have my observations and thoughts right here. So if I'm ever going through something or listening to you degens like talk about certain shit, then I'll write, I don't agree with this. I think this is going to happen. We'll do so and so, shit like that. And then I have behavior and response feedback. So behavior and response, I think that every time we enter a trading session, it's pretty much a reaction test. Like the market is testing us on how we're going to respond to, fake outs, if this quality part of our system has good quality or not, and how I respond to each and everything the market sends to me. So I'll write that down too, and then I'll review it at the end of the session. So I'm actively doing this while I'm trading.
I love it. Can you just zoom in on it a little bit? I'm sure people are going to snag a screenshot of this and copy you, but I know you don't care.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Is there any way to make it a little bigger? Yeah, there you go. So just so you can see everybody, a couple things in the pre-market plan, then into the flow chart below it, then into the trades he takes, then into the ideal trades of the session. So those are two different distinctions, which is really good. Observation and thoughts, daily trading goals. So you see what he's got here. I would just, one thing I'll tell you guys, in your daily review, the best question I think I've ever thought of to tell people to ask themselves is, how could I have made more or lose less? If you ask yourself that question at the end of every
That is a
day,
good
you will learn something every day. How could I have made more money? Where was my add-ins? Where should I have been bigger? Or how could I lose less? That will help you every day.
Yep, I agree with that too. And like you said, there's a keen distinction between trade I took and the ideal trade of the session. So like you always want the trade you took to be the ideal trade of session. So when you get the ideal trade of session, whenever it's hindsight and session is over, the next session, your goal is to make sure that the trade you took mirrors yesterday's ideal session or the previous day or the previous day. Like get as close as you can.
Yep.
So yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Lawrence, stop dropping game. They said in the chat. It's a good game. It's a good game. All right, Tanner, what we doing here, bro? How we thinking? How we feeling?
Nothing. I'm just sitting, dude. If for some reason this takes me out, it just is what it is.
It's a
I
good
will
trade.
be down on the day. I'll lose 1,000, but like
It's all right.
I don't know. Price action so far and just like thesis wise is doing what it needs to do. I just have to give it like some room to breathe. If it takes me out, I'm just gonna be like, all right, dude, this live account I just don't think if this takes me out, the market gods don't want me to have this live account. That's how I feel.
Trump's talking right now, so hopefully that'll pump it. Trump says the economic numbers are great. Fed's Barkin says, I see the monthly break-even jobs right now between 0 and 50K. The economy continues to move along, just not as strong as 2022 and 2023. Hasn't really moved much since I feel like you got into the trade, Randy.
Yeah, it's not really doing like much at all. I'm
Well,
like,
Shaw did say there was 700 an iceberg 700 order sitting at 66.90.
Do you
well,
feel like you're?
you guys said we have all those VWAPs there, and we're just toying with prior day high.
Yep. So it's
So-
resistance,
Yeah,
but we're on the right side. You guys are on the right side of it. So
You have those VWAPs there. I have previous week's value area high. So all of the buyers from last week, like this, there's a lot of action sitting at this level.
Mhm.
And that's why it's going to go either boner candle or flaccid.
Yeah,
dude,
is
watch
like
your mouth,
that.
bro. Watch your mouth.
For me on action like this, when it's kind of like choppy, I just like to stay super objective. So objectively speaking, we just keep holding above VWAP, and like that's always what I go to. Just like we hold above VWAP, and on a 5-minute basis, even New York VWAP, we're closing above it every single time. And then right below it, I had a level today. I was watching 24,655, and we pinned that at the open, and then came and reclaimed it. So now I got like 3 confluences. So like I'm pretty confident in this trade. If it doesn't work, I'm actually going to be very shocked. But like that's my whole thought and thesis on this.
I think probabilities are in your favor, even though, like you said, we are at a level of potential resistance. You're still on the right side of the VWAP, so probabilities are in your favor.
Yeah.
What if I said
even though we've had 3 down days, we are not in a bear market by any means. 3 down days is a regular pullback in a bull market. You know what I'm saying? So like people looking for shorts and a sell off on a Friday after if it's been down since Tuesday, I think that's a little aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You're a little late to the party.
Yeah.
Unless we have a catalyst. You need a catalyst on a Friday for a sell off, I feel like.
Well, dude, the big thing too, like last night, like look like this. This was for me, like this double bottom here from yesterday's session, basically. It's just so strong. And I just like looking back on charts, seeing action like this, I'm like, dude, the odds of us coming back down here and losing this, unless it was some sort of catalyst overnight, it's very, very low.
Possible, but not probable.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
all right, let's see if these orders for you, Randy, 6,700. See what they got. That'll pull you up too, Tanner. So it's good. It's not like you're getting what this price action to me feels like lack of sellers, not so much a ton of buyers. This is just market back to normal market shit. There's no catalyst to sell it. There's no sellers. So we have no sell. Like if you put a 930 VWAP on today, there's not been a single close on ES underneath it at all. Barely a pin. So it's just no sellers. You know what I mean?
If you do regular trading hours, regular trading hours VWAP, look at this.
It's all buyers.
Yeah. Like boom, just holding above it the whole time. So.
ES looks even more bullish than that. Here, look at ES on a 1 minute. On that, then blue VWAP is the 930 VWAP. Just ripping it. I think YM's doing really. Yeah, look at YM. YM is lifting.
Yeah.
Already out of the opening range high. ES is now out of opening range high, and Q is about to try to bust through it.
We got data in 50 seconds.
What data is it today? It's the Michigan.
Yeah.
I feel like we should play the Michigan fight song. Every time we talk about this, I'm like, play something from like the Michigan marching band from the football team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more exciting to me than this news. But it does shake it sometimes, you know?
It does.
And you can see the algos do shut off. Like look at it does get a little bit darker on Bookmap for this. So
let's see.
So if you're flat, everybody, I'll just remind you, I said this earlier. Game plan was longs from 66.68 into 66.90. That's been fulfilled. So now the next trade idea is going to be the breakout and the retest of the breakout. We're in the midst of the breakout right now. Randy and Tanner are trying to catch some money long in this breakout. I'm going to be looking for some type of retest and another leg out off this level that we knew was resistance. So just sticking to the game plan. And if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. I think most of you are green this week, you said already in the chat. So it's like, if it doesn't come, we chill. Lawrence vibes. 6,700 here. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I'm out.
There you go, Randy.
$32 short. I should
How
have
much?
moved my $32 short.
Oh.
I should have moved my TP up one more tick.
Dude, put on a couple micros and just fucking ride it higher. You got it.
Luke asked a good question. What's a catalyst to move higher? You don't need one. You don't need one. Inflows, capital inflows come into U.S. markets every day from all over the world, all different big, small banks, big hedge funds, capital inflows are why U.S. markets have always gone higher. You need catalysts to send the market lower. The average bear market only lasts a year and a half. Look at history. The market goes up, brother. You know, it is built to go higher. So the market will move up when buyers are stronger than sellers, or if there's just enough buyers because there are no sellers. That's what I think I learned in the last year. The market doesn't need a reason to go higher. It's built to go higher. It's naturally going to go higher. You know what I'm saying? It needs catalysts to move lower usually.
Wow. As long as they keep printing, it's going to keep going higher.
It's true.
That's it.
Straight up.
Andrew, 420 on the longs. Good job. Yeah, let's do a P&L check. Randy's out, so let's do a P&L check. Who caught the longs? Tanner's going to smash this.
Let's
Smash
see it,
this
dude.
The live account
I'm
is
leaving.
down
I'm leaving.
and not out, bro. Do not talk about burning a live account because
I know. Now I can't talk about burning, and now I'm actually like
now
going to be
I
in
might just stay
recovery
up all night
mode.
and trade for Asia session into set. Can we trade crypto on this live account? What's up?
I know, right?
The market
Right.
gods are telling you, Tanner, it's your time.
Don't
Relax,
give up,
bro. You
Tanner.
got this.
Don't give up. Dig it back and
I'm
then
on-
brag about it.
I know. That's what I want to do, dude. Like literally, like last night was the Hail Mary of like, oh fuck it. If this doesn't work, like I'll just start fresh. And then
Hey,
I
it's
woke
good.
up and opened my eyes, and I was like, all right,
It was a good call.
yeah.
Here, real quick, look at ASFX TV chat. I'm gonna if you get close to TP, Tanner, tell me. I'll put you back on screen. But look at the green in the chat here, boys. Kermit. Who said Kermit? Shaw goes Kermit Green. 481,
Kermit.
201, 630, 690.
Love
Short
it.
20 minis, 420.
Love it.
Boner.
Boner.
Love
That's
it. Love it.
hilarious.
Who else? 500 for Urcon. Good. So it's green today. It's good, everybody. Very good. We'll do our duck race giveaway in a few minutes. Yeah, so for people that are looking for the trade that, I've been saying about the retest here, just the way that I'm looking at this is now first break of opening range, now starting to come out here with a second break. So that kind of makes me feel like I don't have to worry about being in the trade of the first break of the opening range anymore. You know what I'm saying, Randy? Where it doesn't run all day. If I do get a good retest out of here and I can get a good low New York VWAP bounce, I could have a good price that does run above 6,700 because look, there's orders at 6,715 and 6,710. They were not there earlier. They're coming on now. You see, they just came on right here, 950, 955. Thoughts, Randy?
No, I like it. Exactly what you said.
Okay.
Exactly what you said.
Big pullback here.
We might pull back to the 6690 and see if this level holds again, like that held nicely prior. So I could see price wanting to pull back. But look at all the orders coming on above it. You can see.
Yep.
Let's
So
just
Lawrence,
see
now
what
you
happens.
see it filled those 6,700s, right? But then it didn't
Yeah.
go to that next block in the 03 right there.
Mhm.
And now it's almost making that look like resistance, right?
Yeah.
Big pullback here into prior day high.
Oh yeah, and Q's coming back, rate coming back to that VWAP as well, New York VWAP. See,
Mhm.
that to me, everybody, on NQ is first break of opening range. This is why hopefully we'll get this retest back out, but that's why I don't buy that breakout up there
Yeah. At all.
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
You got to
Dude,
buy
you-
it down here. Now this is the price. If you want longs, now we're getting a better price here. 10, 13 points lower on ES.
Now, if it closes below New York VWAP, are you switching your bias?
I won't switch my bias because of the trend of the other two VWAPs that I use, which is overnight VWAP here and then previous day New York. If we were
Look at the slope of the VWAPs.
right, if we were under them, Lawrence, down here is where I would flip the bias. Everywhere else, I'll still have a long bias. I'll try to buy it here, or I'll try to buy it here, or I'll try to buy it here. But these become lower probability because then I'll be under New York VWAP. And if I'm under New York VWAP, I'm fighting one VWAP. It's a lower probability than if I trade with trend with all three. So the trend for all three for me is long around this price here, around 90,
Mhm. Yeah.
But I ain't rushing into it. Delta's gone red. It doesn't feel great here the last 3 minutes, does it?
No, it definitely doesn't. But it's just one of those things where
2,000 contract iceberg here at 66.90. Jeez. Is that an iceberg to the buy side, Shaw, or a sell side? Do we know?
right back to VWAP here.
Yeah, ES is sitting on the start of month end in New York. Randy, what are you feeling? What's your boner candle indicator telling you?
Nothing. I'm not feeling anything yet in my loins.
Oh man.
Imagine
In my
like
loins.
in the loins, dude. Don't tell Hillary. Okay. Nice. Blake bottom ticked that New York VWAP. Nice. Blake's having a good week. I think Blake's green 5 days out of 5, Randy.
Nice.
Nice. I think we're have a call with Blake today.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. So.
Yeah, what's up with the coaching stuff, Tanner and Lawrence? How's things?
They're good, man.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got
the group question.
cruising.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're cruising.
Good.
We got I mean, we do our calls every single Monday, and we basically do a poll of like a few topics depending on what everyone's voting on, and we just go through basically that call for the day on those topics. And
What's come up the most? What topic do people want the most so far?
It's a mix between psychology and technicals.
Yeah.
So Lawrence has been doing a lot of psychology stuff. I've been doing a lot of the technical stuff, and we kind of just mix and match there. So
Nice. Lawrence, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow,
It's really good because there's a lot of interaction. I've learned actually, if you ever thought about doing, which you probably know actually, but I've learned that instead of us so much doing Q&As and asking people to ask us questions, I figured if we flip that and ask them questions, it becomes so much more interactive, man. Like it's just so much better too. Like we answer questions, but asking them questions too actually helps like a lot. And they get a lot of value out of it. So
I think the reason people receive that's really how we do all of our coaching is through questioning, not do this, do more of that, do this, do that. Like that's not the way that I coach people. If you ask
wow, I just got fucking stopped out.
Did you? It flipped that hard.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that flip. Jeez.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Something's going on. But
That's-
Lawrence, I was just going to say, if you ask people good questions and they come to good conclusions, they think they came to the conclusion themselves, and then they believe it more. It like retains more with them. Versus if you tell them what to do, how often do you receive it well? If I tell you what to do, no.
right, not at all.
But when you ask people questions, then they go, "Yeah, that is kind of stupid. Why the fuck am I doing it that way?" Then it sticks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's completely.
Okay, this is interesting. Ryan says, "What the fuck? Was too late taking profits. Now Emil took a full loss." Yeah, so Emil, if you could send me the markup of your trade, buddy, I can give you exact feedback because I know you trade like me, so I can give you feedback on where we could have taken profit. I think the thing with NQ, if you were long NQ, for the way we read it, is first break of opening range, right, Randy? You want to speak on it? You want to say anything?
I just
about
didn't
it?
think it was going to come down that much. Actually, I took a
No,
long
this
two
is a
micros
surprise.
to get that extra $35.
Yeah,
And I held it to the New York, and then I cut that trade for a loss. And then as we started to slide down to overnight, I actually took a short. So I got that Apex one over the other one done.
Nice.
But it was like that's a for a first break, that's a decent pullback.
Dude,
It
that
is
was fucking. I bet you this shit's still gonna fucking hold here, dude. I'm not convinced this is.
NQ just pinned previous day VWAP right now, but it's under New York VWAP and it's under daily VWAP now. ES back to daily VWAP. I'm still flat here, everybody. You know, kind of just
Me
keeping
too.
gunpowder dry, not really trying to go crazy. I got a green week I'm cooking here, 4,300. So like trying to be cautious here. If anything, I'm kind of leaning towards switching and trading my Ignite accounts today just because I'd like to be long, but I'm cautious. We could go, I mean, NVIDIA's red. I always look at NVIDIA.
Well, look at that. We almost went range to range, and the range is what? How many points did you say? 30 points? 35
30
points?
Yeah, so top to bottom today, ES New York session is 35.
Yeah, so that was a 20-point pullback.
Yeah. Blake just sent a markup. He was looking at a long here. Let me just give a comment to this too. Don't buy VWAP just because it's being touched, everybody. Unless you want to run the risk of getting smoked sometimes. We talk about waiting for the turn. Trade a 1 minute chart, wait for a 1 minute candle to stop and be bullish off the VWAP. If you just buy it when we're at it, I've been there and I've gotten smoked like this before. So just something to keep in mind, Blake. And look, he says he took the trade a third of the size of his other trades, which is good. So he sized down because he's already green. But see, he just bought it there as it's falling. That's not ideal. You got to wait for the turn.
I have 2 minute candles on.
3 for 3 this week, so he's confident, so he can't miss. We all been there too.
I have 2 minute candles on my chart, and it literally opened up at the New York VWAP and closed at the overnight VWAP, like a full 2 minutes straight down. So this is like, you want to see when Austin does the turn, you want to see that bit of strength come in at the VWAP and not just buy it because we're touching it or it looks like something's happening.
Like this. This is what it's doing. This is starting to turn now. See? A turn. See how this closes in 40 seconds. And then at least you could say we're turning off this VWAP. Kind of ugly 15-minute. Tanner, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is going to hold here.
Okay. Yeah, it's a strong move down. Take a look at all-time high
I'm
VWAP.
just not convinced.
Yeah,
Because
so
we're retesting prior day low or retesting VWAPs on ES too.
yeah, I mean the VWAPs now we've come down off them hard. So in the chat, Frank said, take a look at all-time high VWAP. That's most likely the reason. So I have that on my screen here, Frank, in yellow, and I have start of month VWAP in red. So both of those VWAPs now look like exactly where we came off of, that 90. But that's the zone, right? If you go back to the game plan this morning, everybody, it was longs into that zone, longs on the break and retest, or shorts down here. I think a fourth trade, of course, it's in hindsight, but if you were looking to fight VWAP, you could have tried to short that, right, Randy? Like out of the 90s back down because of the two VWAPs there. I don't know exactly where you'd want to be in on that today, but
This is tricky, dude. Tricky.
I just put another short on.
Short.
Yeah.
Here, this is the turn you want. Ready? Got to wait for the turn. Bang. Look at that look. Hey, hit you with that turn. That Joe Biden smile, baby. You need that turn on that VWAP. You like that, Lawrence?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
When he turns around like that, bro.
You said that turn.
That's so funny. Took the all-time high VWAP. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, are we ready for our duck race? Well,
that's my favorite part. I'm always ready for that shit.
I'm ready for the duck race, dude.
Ready for the duck race. Yeah, it's a little early, but let's do it. Let's just check this real quick. Yeah, this probability went up 2% while we've been on stream. We're at 85.5 now. So from the news this morning, they're saying 85.5% chance that we get a cut in October, and then a 62% chance we get a cut in December. So still more than likely we get 2 cuts this year, everybody. So we'll see what the NFP numbers do next week. That's really going to determine a lot, I think. The jobs numbers and the inflation numbers are the 2 things that the Fed's looking at the most. So we get jobs numbers next week. All right, duck race. Everybody in the chat wants the duck race. All right, let's do it. We got a big list today again. Everybody loves the duck race. Let's do it.
I know I do.
82, big group again. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Jesus.
I know we can only get up to 100. So what happens when I have to buy so we can get more people? They want me to pay for it. Of course, dude. Fuck you.
I'm taking
All
Von Kaiser. Where is he? I'm at the top.
Yeah, you got the black hat guy?
Yeah, Kaiser. Let's go.
I'll take the number 1 at the bottom. Mohawk guy. Tate. Oh, dude.
Frank. Let's go, Frank.
Voldemort.
Damn.
Damn. Voldemort won.
Dude, with the astronaut hat.
Yes, flying, dude. Shout out to Volodymyr. Just shoot me an email and we'll get you that free instant funded account. Big shout out to Top 1 Futures for making the stream happen, giving the giveaways happen every Friday on ASFX TV. That's how we roll. It's coming down. I don't know, Tanner. I don't know, brother.
I'm cooked, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna blow the live account and over it.
Full port.
Have a drink, Tanner. Go crack a beer. Go in the fridge.
No, I drink too much over the past fucking week, dude.
Randy, can I have a drink?
Can I have a drink?
No.
He's like, no, we have coaching calls later.
I'd call you an alcoholic if you had a drink this early, but Tanner, no. Tanner can have a drink.
It's California, dude. It's like 5 a.m. for him.
Yeah, it's 7:14.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
Even worse.
Randy. When you sipping on that cup, bro, I know what you're doing in there.
Literally.
I'll tell your boss you're drinking on the job. Yeah, so any other big takeaways from the week, Lawrence? Anything else you've noticed in your coaching sessions or in your own trading this week that you could share with the group? We've been trying to do this more. We set up a chat in our Discord of big lessons for the week, and we're just opening the door for people to if they make a mistake in a day, they share it, or if they had a good day, they share it. Any big takeaways from you or the group this week?
I would say the biggest takeaway, and actually I think that was it me and Tanner that talked about it as well, but I was pretty much telling everybody, listen, I had one of my traders that I had a coaching session with, and he was getting frustrated and a little bit more impatient because he was following his system, but over the past month, he just felt like he was just breaking even. His time was being wasted. He's doing all the right things. So he felt entitled that, okay, if I'm doing the right thing with my system, I should be rewarded. And I'm like, okay, you got to remember that's not how trading works. And the fact of the matter is these markets have been tough the past, month and a half, 2 months per se. So we're in survival mode right now. That leaned into the leaps and the swing options that I've been doing, because now I'm just surviving. So I told him, if you're break even right now, bro, you're good. This isn't the pandemic run up, right, where people were making a killing. This isn't the environment where people who've only been trading the 1 to 4 years ish is just going to make a killing. This is, this is tough, man. So if you guys are surviving, you're doing well. Don't get impatient and just wait until the market aligns with your system to give you that push forward in your account. That is the whole game. One step back, two steps forward. Survive until you get that big winner, and then just keep on rinse and repeating. So that was it.
And use it as a learning experience. Like,
yeah,
if you really want to be a trader, I've been trading for almost 11 years. If you really want to do this for a long time, there are different market conditions you're going to have to learn to adapt in. There's no book on it because every condition is new. You think this tariff issue that we're dealing with and inflation we're dealing with is the same as it was Trump's first presidency? No. Like, every situation is different. So you learn through experience. So when we're at all-time highs and we're grinding higher and you're having a hard time trading, whoever we're talking to, it's like, learn from it too. Like, be ready for it next time. I said this to myself like 2 or 3 years ago as we made all-time highs. I finally decided to just be more long biased at all-time highs than short. Years I would spend trying to call tops. And then I started making a ton of money that year. That was a big turning point for me of like understanding market conditions and like, oh, I've lost so much money, went all-time highs before, and now I'm learning from that. So at all-time highs again, I'm going to be more long buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you learn from these situations, everybody, you get better. So you got to learn from it. You can't just take it in the ass and just be like, I'm frustrated and blah, blah, blah. You got to adapt. You got to learn. You got to try.
Yep.
If you're going to be here.
I completely agree. And that's why you have to trade. You have to trade through seasons, man. Like, if you haven't been trading for at least a presidential term to 2 presidential terms, don't have so many high expectations for yourself, honestly.
Yep. I mean, the video, the documentary that they have to make on Trump's second presidency should be centered around nothing except the fact that he literally called the bottom of the stock market. He tweeted and said, now would be a great time.
I know.
That is the craziest thing of the year, bro. It's the craziest thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see those little memes where they put all the diamonds grills into the diamond watches and stuff? They did that with Trump, bro.
It's crazy. Of course I've seen that, bro. They got him iced out with the watch. Yeah.
Yeah. They did one with Keanu Reeves too. I like that one.
Yeah, dude. Well, I like Keanu Reeves a lot, so I think it's kind of funny when they meme him out like that. They did that. You remember when Kirk Cousins was on the plane with the chains and they had him dancing with everybody's chain on? You remember that? Yeah. We were talking about that. Did you know Kirk Cousins is the second highest paid NFL player ever?
NFL player? Yeah.
Crazy.
I know.
Trump just finished his remarks. Citigroup downgrades European equities to neutral from overweight. Fear and greed index right now for the S&P 500 is neutral. A year ago, we were at greed. A month ago, we were at greed. A week ago, we were at greed. So it's starting to come down a little bit, which is interesting. And then it says here, dip buyers lifted equities in the final stretch of the week as PCE inflation grew at a slower pace than last month, giving the Fed some breathing room to address the labor market cooling. Consumer spending actually came in higher than expected. Yeah, it's because credit cards. Eventually, that'll come to fruit. Come to roost. But nothing else on the news right now. Kind of drifting lower here. Does anybody have any trades on?
I just got the short position.
I'm still waiting.
Sitting.
I haven't got anything. I mean, do you guys see anything? I don't see nothing here. Like, literally nothing.
It's not for me. I see price action, but it's not me.
Yeah, exactly. I see price action, but I don't see anything quality right now. Like, and honestly, I might just call it a day, to be honest with you. It's about going to 10:30. Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't.
Yeah, I think the way that I would look at this, everybody, especially if you're going, like, we have a lot of new people here. If you're going through Futures 101 or Futures 2.0, the initial breakout here, as you can see, doesn't sustain this initial pop out of opening range high. I think if you're like trying to take notes and you're trying to learn from stream every day, please take note, like opening range high. If you're trading before we set that opening range high, or if you're trading into that, it's going to usually be a level of resistance to some extent. So keep that in mind, with the fact that knowing that opening range high doesn't always break and run. So if we know that, and I say that every stream, why would this opening range high break and run when we have 2 key VWAPs here, all-time high and start of month, to act as resistance? This would probably be a lower probability time to think that that'll break and run. And now we see it coming down off those VWAPs. So I hope that makes sense. But Lawrence, like, if I was really aggressive, bro, I would say the short, because coming down off the VWAPs, fading that first breakout of opening range high, trying to sell it back down to opening range low. That would be the way I'd say I'd play it.
That's the only play that I saw.
There's no touch of VWAP. There's no nothing. It just popped 3 minutes into the open and then just drifted for me. So it's not a trade I have. This is the trade.
Do you ever take shorts?
Huh?
No, Lawrence, do you ever take shorts, or are you just long all the time?
Yeah. I take the shorts.
I didn't
Sure.
know if you're
Actually,
always gonna set up
honestly,
as long. I always see your trades long. I always felt like
No, I seen Lawrence take
yeah,
shorts on
yeah,
screen.
Yeah,
yeah.
learn
I
some
take
short.
shorts. I actually prefer high quality shorts over high quality longs because I can actually take my 2R, which is like my set take profit, and I will bring that shit down to 2.5 to 3R because we just sell off so because sales are just so aggressive. So I actually prefer high quality
Mm.
shorts, to be honest with you.
nice.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
still
I
short,
was.
Randy?
Sorry.
Are you still short?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You
I'm
see
looking
Bitcoin's down
for
to
62.
109,000. Lawrence, they're saying the crypto fear and greed index, Bitcoin now is at 28. So fear. Now it's probably time to double up your buy position and start adding in a little
Absolutely.
heavier.
Yeah, dude,
Absolutely.
get those MSTRs going.
Yeah. You said you
Yeah.
closed that position. Maybe we just folded into MSTR.
Yeah, probably. I could. I thought about that because I'm like, okay, it's well below the 200
Did
EMA
you?
MSTR, but at the same time, it's like I could because I buy Bitcoin every day. I do
Right.
like $20 a day. So right now, I might end up increasing my allocation to like 45 a day now.
Right. Did you ever look into MSTY like I told you? The dividend?
The dividend, yeah, I did see it, but right now I'm kind of like not in a position where I want to invest a lot of capital
Yeah.
into dividend stocks right now.
Right.
So
Right. To make
yeah,
it worth your
when I
while,
sell my
you gotta put
home,
some good
when I
money
sell
in it.
my house, I will say it again.
I said if you want to make decent dividend income off that, you have to put a good chunk of change into it. It's not like what you
Yeah,
can do with some of the other stuff you're doing.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm aggressive right now. This is my aggressive season.
Lock-in season, aggressive season. Right. What was everybody saying in the chat yesterday, Randy? Lock-in season. I think everyone's been
Yeah.
saying that like the last couple of months of the year. It's lock-in season.
Yeah, it's lock-in season.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. I'm locked in all the time, dude. The fuck?
I
You're
know,
always
right?
locked.
I know,
Always
right? They wait till
dialed
the
in.
last quarter. Wait till
Just
the last quarter of the year to get
permanently.
locked in.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, buddy. Thanks for showing up.
Always locked in, dude. Just always locked in.
Like
Shaw
what
said,
happened to
Bulls
the
take the
first?
stairs,
What happened
Bears
to the
take the win.
first 3 quarters
Yeah.
of the year?
So J Carr got cooked today. Jay, send us your markups, bro. Tell us what you got going on. What are you doing? Long shorts? What are you doing? Jay's going to be at the event next week. We'll see him.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Mhm.
Yep.
Fuck, I'm stoked for that, man. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be super
Yeah,
fun.
Randy, you're stoked to drink and hang out and eat, bro. We know what we're stoked for. Randy, listen, just don't get caught smuggling drugs from Mexico into California, okay?
I got the good shit. I got the good
Got
shit,
the
bro.
good
I'll be bringing up the primo.
Primo.
Not the primo.
Primo. Fit
I'll
knows
make
about
I'll make
primo.
a side trip down to Panama. Don't worry, on the way up.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Stop in
goodness.
Panama on the way up.
Oh
Yeah,
my
next time you guys
goodness.
see me, I'll see
Oh,
how the
shit.
Wi-Fi is on the
Primo.
rooftop pool, and I'll
Yeah,
stream from there
true.
if possible.
Yeah,
He's
there
flying
you
out
go.
to Mexico tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, he's going with Christine. Like they're all staying at this place in Sayulita, and like they got good Wi-Fi, good food.
Sick.
I think you should vlog it, bro.
Tanner, did
Day
you
in the
buy
life
that?
of Randy Baines.
Tanner, did you buy that camera?
Yeah, I did. It's sick, dude. I really like it.
I've been looking for a while, but nobody wants it. People ask what they're worth new on Marketplace, so you might as well just buy it new.
Yeah, buy it new.
Buy it new. I got mine at Costco. It was like a bundle for like $730 or something like that. But the quality is great. I've been filming some of my reels on it, and it looks really, really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we have previous day New York VWAP at 66.60, and there's 235 contracts there. So we're probably coming lower here on ES. Maybe even lower than that. Nothing above. So yeah, 10:30 almost. Lawrence, Tanner, I'll let you boys go. I appreciate you both hanging.
Yeah,
Tanner,
of course, man.
let's chat this weekend. Catch up, get ready for LA. Tell Brooke I got to talk to her about the menu for the dinner.
Yes, for sure.
Cool. Thanks, boys. Appreciate
All
you.
right, boys.
Perfect.
See you, fellas.
Now it's just you and me, buddy.
Let's go. Come on, I need 2 more points to hit my TP.
Yeah.
Come on. Just give me that little push, baby.
It's coming, bro. Look at the book map, bro.
Done.
It's coming.
There's another one done. 3
Good
Apex evals done today. I'm good with that.
Look at you, bro. Look at you.
I'm good with that.
And I'm sitting here flatter than I was going to say.
Hey, I didn't trade my Ignite account. That's $200 away from a payout. So, but I could feel when I'm trading the evals like how I am right now. It's very like I don't know. I don't want to say tilty, but it just the anxiety, like not the anxiety, just the trades I'm putting.
Tilty. No, not tilt. Anxiety. No, not anxiety.
You know
what is it, Randy?
You know what I'm trying to say? I know. You know what I mean, right?
No,
Well, I'm trading 50
explain.
micros. I'm trading 50 micros on each one of those trades.
Right. So you're just the positions are bigger. So you're like, I'm going to cook this thing. Yeah. You got to.
So it's one trade, win or lose, basically.
It sounds like you're scared, bro. You got to lean into the fear. Okay. You
That's
got to look fear in the face and tell it, fuck you. All right.
so. This last trade, I actually did that. I actually just let the trade play out. I didn't touch anything. I didn't trail my stop. I didn't do anything. I said, you know what? If I'm going to take this, these are the levels I'm looking at. I'm kind of trying to do what Thomas is doing. He's doing it really well, where he's just leaning into the fear of the trade and enduring the pain, having a TP, and he's hitting his TP because it's a level that he's looking at.
You could be like the bane of trading. Like, I was born in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, bro. Lean into
Now
it.
that was a good accent. You got to do Bane all the
That was
fucking
good.
time.
That was good. All right.
Finally.
You want me to do Indian Bane? You want me to whip that out?
No. Don't butcher it. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin a good thing. Don't fuck with it.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Thomas hit the short. I just see it in the Black Shirt Club chat just now. He just posted. Kevin got out of his short. Nice. Randy Beaston. Yeah. Good shorts. I mean, 2 seconds ago, I just said 60. I mean, you can see it, everybody. Look at the book map. Look at how these orders came on at 10:15 underneath us here, right? That's at 10:15, left side of the screen. Nothing above us, right? It's tanking.
NQ had taken its previous day's New York, so it's like ES was next. Yeah, what are you thinking? Gonna long it all the way from down here? We're sitting on previous day's point of control.
I'm probably doing nothing. I'm probably packing it in. I got no trades, so I'm probably packing it in.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done today. I'm not gonna try and make that $200 to get a payout. Like I got 3 Apex evals done, so I'm good. I got to be content with something.
I'd like to be long down here because I think it's fallen, and I don't know what would sell us off hard today, but I don't want to be in front of a fucking train on a Friday, bro. Like, it's a big move here. 67.03. Dude, that's 50 points, like in 15, 20 minutes. So I'm not ready to get in front of the train. I don't think, not yet. I'd like to. I'd like to, especially with overnight lows near 50. Get a 10-point stop in, see if we get a bounce off this VWAP. But 10 points, it's going 10 points sometimes in 2 minutes here. It's moving today. And there's just orders below. Like, if there were orders above, I'd buy it, Randy. Nothing's coming on above.
No, it's you got orders all the way down to 66.40.
I see 66.37.
Yeah, 37.
It would be a very aggressive scalp to buy it off this last chance VWAP. Last chance for buyers to make a stand.
Then you got 400 orders down at 6,600.
Oh, all the way down there, dude. 60 points more on a Friday would be crazy if it goes all the way down there. That's aggressive. Very aggressive. Cotton, very aggressive. Randy, you got questions in the chat?
Shit. Sorry.
People want to hear from you.
Yeah, so I have an NQ chart, bookmap chart open all the time. It does look a lot different than ES, where the levels aren't as clean and the order book seems a lot smaller. But if you just watch the way that, there's 22 orders at 24,512, and then there's 22 at 24,625. So I'd be watching those levels. I think anything over 20, and you'll see it'll kind of tag a level and then pull back down. Like, this might actually be your turn here, Austin.
I'm chilling. I mean, I see the short off the VWAP break. I see the long off. These are basic VWAP trades. So it's like I can't get myself worked up on a green week on a Friday. I'm up on all my accounts. Like, I have to, just because I see a trade, not let overconfidence be like, I'm going to be right on this idea and this idea and this idea. It's like, I need to control my overconfidence. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to feel like I have to be in every idea that I have. You know what I'm saying? Now look, right back down.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you, man.
Bro. Thanks, bro. Let me mention something real quick. LA, guys, if you can make it, we really want you to come. There's only a few days left to buy tickets. Randy will be there. Lawrence will be there. Tanner will be there. Go to friendlybearuniversity.com/events. When you go buy your ticket, use the discount code ASFX. To see Tom Hugard for this price for under $500 is crazy. So definitely take advantage of the ticket. friendlybearuniversity.com/events. It's Friday, October 10th in LA. And if you're coming and you use my discount code, you use that ASFX code, we're going to do a dinner for the ASFX people after on Friday. So make sure you let me know if you buy a ticket, and we'll get you the information for the dinner as well. So that's coming up. And then another thing I'll let you know, just to put it out to everybody, October 17th, I think, is the day that we are going to drop tickets for our boot camp in May of 2026. So we'll be in Tampa, just like last year. You guys probably saw the videos from last year. You'll see more for sure. But we're looking to sell at least 75, probably 100 tickets to that. And we'll make those go on sale, like I said, mid-October. You'll have split payment options available for that. You'll have all the hotel information. So you have plenty of time to get your ticket, plenty of time to make it affordable, plenty of time to book the flights. We want to make it really easy, and that way we get more people this year. So we've got more guest speakers, more networking sessions, more breakout sessions. That's May 14th and 15th.
Oh, that's going to be
it's going to be the best one yet. Everyone just keeps getting better. Yeah.
100%. Like, it's going to be the last one. I didn't think we could do better than that. And then this one is just going to be over the top.
Yep.
I was just looking at Kirsty's comment, traded Zach's negative RR model and had my first win of the week, my second week of trading futures using my Forex strategy. And I was red every day. Like, good for you.
Love it. Love it.
Love it. Love ending the week on a note like that.
Glad I didn't long it right there. It just doesn't feel good. Yeah, it doesn't. Like, you could see us coming lower too. Starting to get more orders above, though. If we just, to our point, William, when we were speaking a minute ago in here, there were no orders above. But now look at what's going on up here at 67, right under 70. So you are getting more business that wants to be done there. That may start to pull this higher. But there is no conversation. There are more orders still below that will probably pull us down. You know, on a Friday, everybody, don't fight New York VWAP, right? If you wanted to short, we should have shorted it at the break because you had a reason to be short up here. Fade the first break of opening range and fade start of week, high of week VWAP, all-time high VWAP, and start of month VWAP, right? So you're fading off of two key VWAPs that we already rejected off of pre-market. Being short down here makes no sense to me right now. That's all. So I ain't short.
I'm not trying to be cheeky, but yesterday and last week, 666 to like 4.6s, like that level was just sat and chop.
Yeah.
For like an hour to 2 hours, just sat and chop there. Didn't pick a direction on which way it was going. And that's when I was talking to Zach about that bias on his short. And then we finally got that breakdown. So this could easily just want to go up from here. But I'm just saying this number, I don't know what it is. It's previous day's point of control on ES is 666.075. So just a key level, I would just be wary of, expecting a certain move up or down from here. Just kind of let this play out. This could just chop around here for the rest of the session.
Ercon, it's going to be 2 days in Tampa, Thursday, Friday. So you fly in on Wednesday. And then David, did you pass it today, Randy? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Passed a bunch. And Antoine, I am not in a trade. No trades yet. Let me just say, if you go back to the beginning of the stream and click start at the beginning, I said at the beginning of the stream, the play was longs off the daily VWAP into the key level, longs on the break and retest of the key levels of the two VWAPs, right? Or shorts once we get under previous day VWAP. So now we are more likely looking at that as a potential trade too. But I said specifically on stream, I did not want to be in any trades in this area between 70 and 55 because I could see it being a higher low and I could see it being a sell-off. This seems to be the least probable area. So just because I've been at the desk for an hour and I want to be in a trade, the market's now actually, in my opinion, shifted into what I would call a lower probability position. So I don't need to be in a trade, even though I want to be. I can't be right now. I hope that makes sense. Can I get a yes if you follow me? Does that make sense? And that goes back to the game plan I gave you at the beginning.
You couldn't have said it better.
So if you're watching here on YouTube, on X, click the link in my bio, link in Randy's bio. Free month. Come stream with us. Spend this weekend watching Futures 101 2.0. Evan said it on stream this morning. It's the best time to join because you can watch the two courses this weekend real quick, bang those out, get in the Discord, and get with us on Monday on stream. And then you could be a part of our duck race next week because the duck race and the giveaways and all that stuff, it only happens for ASFX TV people. We only stream live like this to X and to YouTube if we're having a technical issue like on Wednesday or on Fridays when we want to just give you guys a sneak peek at what we do all week long. We've had a great week. Majority of the chat is well in the green this week, which is really good. And if you're not, join the Discord. I just put the link in the chat. Join the Discord. Send me your markup so I can give you feedback. Look at Thomas, 1,500 this week. Look at Thomas.
Let's go, Thomas.
Back
Love it.
on the horse. Love it.
You know what the best thing yesterday when we were talking about it, he's like the last 6 weeks, he hasn't felt better trading.
Yeah.
And this is his first green week.
There
so
you go.
5 weeks, he was having red weeks, but he still felt great about his trading.
Yep.
So these are the things you just constantly, when you hear it, you got to remind yourself when you're having a bad week, it's just a bad week. Are you following your process? Are you trusting your rules? Or sorry, following your rules, trusting your process? red weeks are going to happen, and they're going to happen multiple times. So Thomas is a great example of that. Yeah, I think I'm done trading for the day. I'm not. I don't have any need to do anything else.
Okay. Well, then I'll let you go. I'll let you go pack.
Well, I can stick around. I'm in no race, brother.
I'm not really sure if I'm going to take a trade either. I think at this point, like the long is the trade that I like, right? Especially as more orders are starting to stack a little bit above. But I don't want to fade the New York VWAP. I really don't. So I don't want to be a buyer. I probably want to be a seller.
So in favor of the longs, we are sitting on previous day's point of control and that previous day's New York VWAP. So there is a decent amount of buyers sitting here, and price is consolidating. If you put it on the 2-minute, it looks good.
Yeah,
I just don't know how. I don't know how high of a pump we're going to get. That's the only problem. It could fade fast.
Yep.
Like I think you said that yesterday, a lot of fake outs.
Yep.
In this volatility with a 35-point opening range, we're clearly in a volatile situation. And look at that, hitting all-time highs and then pulling all the way back down through the range. Double break. Haven't heard that one in a while.
No. Well, this week was kind of like straight down, wasn't it? In a way, like there was a lot of downward movement this week. Austin, what range did you say to be aware of today? I'll show you again, William. So if you're looking at electronic trading hours, I'm saying the game plan was longs off of the daily VWAP into the key level above. So longs from 70 into 90, longs above 95 on a retest on the way out, or shorts underneath previous day VWAP, underneath 60, shorts down here, right? Moving lower. So the range to not play was, call it 75 to 60, 15 points in here, only because this can be a higher low, or this could be where we sweep and dump lower. So when you look at like the market today and its range between yesterday's low and high and then today's low and high, you're thinking, where are the highest probability trades? Could it work in any direction at any time because the market is random? Absolutely. And because there are no guarantees and we're playing probabilities? Absolutely. But I'm just shifting probabilities in my favor as much as possible. And I'm doing that by really looking at the VWAP trend. I'm saying if I trade in between overnight VWAP and previous day New York VWAP, I have no full trend of my VWAPs. But if I trade long up here today, I will have full trend of VWAPs to the upside. And if I trade short down here, I have full trend of the VWAPs to the downside. So I shift the probabilities in my favor. So wherever I'm in this area where the VWAPs are not all three pointing in the same direction, it's a lower probability setup. So it's just like on a Friday, on a green week, I don't need to do business in there. See what I'm saying? Any monkey that has watched 5 of my videos, all you monkeys that have watched 5 of my videos, know how to buy it off of a previous day VWAP. This is a simple trade. But to me, it's a lower probability trade today, like Randy said, because you don't know how high this is going to pop after we sell like that. So I hope that makes sense, Will.
Yeah, like I would expect there to be a strong level of orders at 6,700, and there's nothing really sitting there. There's 72 orders.
I feel bad for Tanner. He's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, trading's hard, man. And when you're not in the groove, it's frustrating. And then he feels obligated to show up and trade every day when he really probably should just take a week off. Not even think about trading.
He was up 1,000. He had realized $1,000 profit, and then he took it had that second, like the add-in still open or whatever he had on the trade running.
It was a second trade. He had realized 1,000. Yeah, and he gave it back in the second trade because he was heavy. But in his mind, you could hear in his mind, he was already like, I'm torching this account. You know what I'm saying?
No, he definitely he treated it like it was done.
Yeah,
I get there too, and I did that yesterday with those 2 pro accounts, right?
Mm-hmm. He's just taking it too personally. He makes it feel like it dictates his ability to trade, and it doesn't. You know what I mean? Every trader has lost an account. Every good trader that trades with props is going to lose accounts.
Live account, prop account, account, right? Like I know there's you got a live account. That's cool. Like that's awesome. But then, may treat it differently, right? And I think Isaac talked about it in our podcast where he practices getting ready to go live by having a practice account and trading the way he wants to trade the live account before getting his live account.
Right.
Which makes sense. So he gets used to the emotions of, it's still a practice account, but he's telling himself, I'm trading with this size.
Right. Yeah. So we could have caught 10 points on that bounce. Excuse me. 61 to 75.
Where was the
So again,
news?
I think, excuse me, I think another thing you guys can try to take from me is I'll always have more trade ideas, and they will win, than trades I'll actually take. Every day, I will have more ideas because I know how to read a VWAP than clicks of the button that I will have. I think that's why I'm able to string together good green months, because I'm not taking every idea that I have. You see what I'm saying? I'm constantly thinking which idea is the highest probability. How do I wait for that highest probability? You know what I'm saying? It's not about taking every idea that you have and just playing law of numbers. You will lose, because emotions then come into play as a third variable in that equation, and emotions lead to what like Tanner did today, you know? So you can't take every setup you see. You got to be meticulous. I think you got to be patient. Does that mean there's some days I won't trade 4 times because the market's moving really well and I trade? No, of course. Still can be meticulous and take a couple of trades. You don't have to sit here and do one a day like Lawrence. You don't have to go to that extreme, but you can find your sweet spot. I'm not Tanner or Lawrence, and I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find your sweet spot. Doug said, important to note, you never go into the day thinking you're going to torch an account. It happens when you had a bad trade and you know you should just cut it. It's all power of the mind, manifestation, right, Doug?
Yeah. What's the stat on a triple break? Is that a thing?
I'm looking at 3 minutes until 15-minute candle is set. Could go with a wide stop up there off this overnight VWAP near New York VWAP starting to turn. I like you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes straight up. Now we'll start to get the move maybe back down, you know?
How much size is the question?
Small, because it's going to have to be a 17-point stop loss.
Yeah, so that's more or less. So the other thing I'm actually going to be doing with my copy traded accounts, I have a hard 10-point stop set in the background that I can't adjust on the fly. I'm taking that off.
Yeah, I think you should take that off.
And then sizing down all the accounts. So then I have the ability to take 2 trades, and then I have the ability, because that was a kick in the pants. That was a valid thesis the other day on Wednesday on stream with you. Got stopped out by 3 ticks, and it went to my take profit.
Yep. Let me say one more thing about this, everybody. Shorts worked here. That was the move of the day so far. Shorts worked at this price, which is like 87. So if this makes a move lower, we'll say, yeah, shorts worked at 87, and then they worked at 77 off VWAP. I think I'm going to take it short, especially because we're near the close of this 15-minute bar. See if we can get a little bit of money off this. If it flips here and takes New York VWAP before the close of this 15-minute bar in 2 minutes, I will probably rip some of this off. Stop at, 96. So again, being meticulous, like I get to see who's in control. It's not buyers, they're faking out. It's sellers here. I'm now trading the simple retest of the VWAP in the direction of who's been in control the most. Orders above at 80, I could let those fill, so that doesn't really concern me. Target down below would be like 60. Yeah, that's where my take profit is right now. Thoughts on this one, Randy?
I don't know. I'm looking at the book, and it's just you have those orders at 66.80 and really nothing above and below except down all the way down to 55. Like, see how the book is like there's no levels?
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of makes me think, is like everybody just hanging out waiting for something? Like usually you'd see some chunks of orders above and below, but you don't see anything. It's pretty even. But you're on the right side of the VWAP.
So I put in here, shorts worked at 87. So if they work at 77, I will say that's a miss, right? And what I'm saying to everyone is I'm paying attention to VWAP break prices, 86, 87 up here, right? And then I can erase this zone. We don't need that. And then this one down here is 77. So you see what I'm saying? So if this ends up coming down at all towards this VWAP, towards 60, I will say this was the trade for me, because it's the break, the retest, there's the move lower. So I'm comfortable with this. Not super heavy in it. Got a good stop distance on it, you know? Make a couple $100 across the 5 instant funded today, finish the week even more green. I'll take that. This is definitely, I think, the easiest trade to take for me today. Haven't seen it.
What are you looking for? Previous days New York as your TP,
60,
right?
60, 60, 60, just 60.
Not
13 points.
6660?
6660. Am I going to get straight cash again like yesterday, everybody? Because that's the way the market wants to give it to me. Jesus, come on. Look at that.
Real often.
Look at that, baby. Come on. I'm going to take 1 off there. I'll take 2 off there. I'll go break even. Small little wins stack up, man. That was 2
Bottom
minutes.
of the opening range too.
Easy. When you're picking good prices, that's easy. Now we're risk-free on this. Move this down a little bit, see if it wants to go, because there's orders down there at 60. You see them. That was a nice little slide, though. But you see that, everybody? Like, put this all together. This is super important, okay? Because, like, I gave you a lot here. First thing, best trade of the day was shorts from 86. So if we get another leg down from 76 off of New York VWAP, you will think that's a miss, which then tells us it's a trade we need to take, okay? Second thing, straight up into the VWAP. Sets me up for some type of pullback lower. I like that. Third thing, time. I enter at 10:43 right before the next 15-minute candle starts at 10:45. Those 3 things are a huge factor in this trade, more so than even the 2 key VWAPs above us and that's important, but it's not that important, right? It's if this leg's lower, will I say I missed it? Yes. Okay, then I probably should be in it. I can control my size, make a small win or a small loss. You don't have to go fucking home run on a Friday when you're green on the week. But the other points about the straight up into the VWAP and the time entering at that 15-minute candle, that's the key to get that straight cash. That's the Jewish trade right there. That's straight cash.
Let's go. Let's flush. Let's take this opening range low. Ooh, I was so tempted to take this in my Ignite account. I kind of want to take it off this opening range low.
A lot of orders below 53, 50, 48. Any news coming in?
No. I don't think so.
Is everybody in the chat following what I said? Can I get a yes in the chat if you follow my reasoning for this trade? I think it's such a nice trade. You waited an hour and 15 minutes to get it. You get straight cash. I mean, I would rather wait here and just talk shit for an hour and a half and get easy trades than make my life harder. Wait an hour and a half so you get information. You get to see. They fake out the buyers above 2 key VWAPs. They dump them, and we get a simple little retest on the dump. It's like being the bottom feeder after a big shark just ripped up another shark. You know what I'm saying? And you're just getting easy little scraps. If it ain't easy, I don't want it. I say that all the time. If it ain't easy, I don't want it. After you've been trading for a long time, you'll feel the same way. Randy, it's almost 11 o'clock, brother. Are you taking a trade?
I'm really debating here in a second.
Okay.
I want to see how we hold this opening range low. I'm just kind of really watching Bookmap.
It might slide, Randy. I don't want to induce you, but I like I mean, where's your stop going to go? Can I get your stop price? I'll give you thoughts on that.
It will be literally like 3 points.
Oh, okay.
Like I won't be looking to sit in this. I'll be looking to scalp this. Like I don't know.
3 points is not a good idea in my opinion on a day like this. You're going to get 3 points within a minute.
Just as soon as we got into profit, I'd move my stop to break even on this trade.
I don't know if
That's
I like
why
that.
I got to trade this account.
I know, but 3 is tight, brother. Like that's 3 points right there. That little like that would be you trying to time it so tight. I don't know.
I know, but that's where I'm looking at Bookmap.
Say 10,
I see what you're saying.
Let me tell you my thought. If you made me place a short right now, I'm looking at the prices. I'll short 65 with a stop at 75. If this 15-minute bar flipped, then that's what you probably should have said to me. Austin, I'll short it with a 10-point stop at 65, stop at 75, and I'm looking for 55. 10, 10, 10. That's how I would look at this.
I got short. My stop's at break even.
That's crazy, Randy. You're so good. I love it. Zach said he took the short off the VWAP retest. Zach's a VWAP trader now. You heard it here first, everybody. No, I'm playing. Good stuff, Zach. Yeah, we waited. We got straight cash. No drawdown again. Back-to-back days. What's going on? Got my groove back. Are we at 60? Yeah, 66.60. Good. Out. Full win. 155 times 5. Small position. 3 contracts. Easy. No pain. Take that at the lows. When it flushes like that for you, everybody, take it at the lows. Don't hold for a big fucking win. Take your easy shit. If you want to trail a small piece, go for it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What did we do yesterday, Randy? Let me pull up that trade from yesterday real quick. because it's just funny. Like when you're patient, the market rewards patience. This one, oh, look at that. Patient, 10 o'clock. Took an hour to get that trade, 9 to 10 o'clock, 30 minutes, whatever. Nailed that fucker, right? Straight cash. Look at the timing, though. 10 o'clock, right at the 15-minute candle, right? Same thing then today. Look at today's trade. I get in the trade right before the 15-minute candle, straight cash to the downside. There's something there, people. Pay attention. Hopefully you're taking notes because we're ending the stream now and we're going to go on with our Friday. I'm going to hang out with my son. You got to get out there too. You can't be greedy. You see how I closed it at 60?
I got it at break even.
You are a bastard, Randy. I had it. I gave it to you.
I was 2 ticks from getting the payout. 2 ticks.
Ugh.
2 ticks. It's all
Could
good.
have just
It's
been
all
one more
good.
trade. You got to trade the market. It's on the level.
It's all. I just didn't want it. I didn't want it to be like $15 shy of getting the payout. And then I go and chase that $15, and then I fucking blow the account up or something stupid. I haven't taken a loss in this account, so I gotta just make sure I finish the day green. And again, we're okay. It's all good.
We're green.
100%. It's all good. This can be done on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever I see it again. I'll take it.
Look at the bounce. It's already up 7 points from my exit. Why do I have to stop trading? I got the hot hand. Can we trade tomorrow? Okay, let's leave. Everybody, great day. 150 here on the accounts. I'll show you the entry and exit price just so you see it. We got, what is the best entry? 76.25. Yeah, that's the one entry. And then out, 61. Woo! Boy.
I locked that account, so I'm up $17.
Weird. So weird. Look at this, everybody. This is yesterday's trade. 925, 926. Same fucking exit price. That's weird.
What was your exit price?
61.50.
Yeah. I saw it sitting on the 666s again. Look how we're right back down in that area.
Weird. Same exit price as yesterday's trade. That's weird. No, it's not. That's how it is sometimes when you're trading in a range a little bit. But it is really important to pay attention to those takeaways I gave you today, everybody. So maybe rewatch the stream this weekend. But thanks for being here, everybody. If you're watching on X, you're watching on YouTube, wherever you're tuning in, thanks for checking us out live. ASFX TV, link in my bio. We'll get you a free month with us. We'll be live on Monday. Randy will be with me from Mexico, hopefully.
I will be. I'll be sitting on well, I won't be drinking. I'll be too early, but I'll be sitting beside a pool somewhere.
Tate said $13 for a payout. Any advice? Get it on Monday, Tate. Don't fuck up your weekend. Just go get it Monday, bro.
It's Friday, brother. Just wait till Monday, man. Do not stress it. Like you're gonna literally, if something happens, you're gonna fuck up your whole weekend.
Yep. Take the green. We out, everybody. Great exit at the 60. Cheers. Great job, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.